Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is what we were playing yesterday. Listen, I said I was going to swap to the other game I just got, but I was sitting here. I'm recording these two episodes on the same day, one right after the other. So I'm sitting here for like 5 minutes thinking about it. Like, do I want to go back to the way I was doing videos before, where I would leapfrog one, then play another game, then play the other one, then play the other one again, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know how any of you guys take those. If no one says anything, I can't assume. I don't know there's an issue. So, previously, the way things worked, as I said, was leapfrog. I would play, let's say, this game, then I would play another game, then this game again, then another game, then this game again. So, the other game would usually get 2 days out of the week, and this one would get 3. Even before that, it previously was that sometimes the game that got 3 days would switch, and it would be the other game instead that would get 3, and this one would get 2. But that was before I made things a little more strict, so I would know what to expect when. And more recently, I played the first Berserker for just that and only that. And again, I have no idea how that was received compared to the previous iterations of my upload schedules, but I was fine with it. I don't mind going back to the leapfrog uploading, but I find myself wanting to play just this. At least for now. So, at the very least, for the next 3 days, well, at least for tomorrow, for certain, there will be another episode. Thankfully, I don't have to record that today, so I can go play Guild Wars 2, which I've been meaning to do for a while. Anyway, we picked up the twin axes yesterday, and we gave one of the skinny boys the old what for. And now we find ourselves before the big door, which is the same size as all the others. And then they talk about the parry mechanic. Some attacks can be parried by using the guard action at the right moment, just as the enemy changes color. It's not necessarily changing color, though, is it? It's not very easy to see. A successful parry will negate damage and remove some of the enemy's stance. When a parry depletes all of an enemy's stance, you can use riposte to deal more damage. Look at you. I fail to remember all of the lyrics to the Tiny Dancer song, so I find myself unable to properly sing it. I do want to test the parry. Okay, so it is actually Once you know what to look for, it's... What is the term I'm looking for? Intuitive. Once you know what to look for, it makes sense. And it also prevents me from taking unnecessary damage. Oh. Did anyone order a quick death? I forgot to heal. I think the sound effects are still a little too loud. I turned them down to about the same as the voice, but good lord, I am terrified to know what they would have been like at 100. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Ooh. Weird. It didn't... New exploration item acquired. Ramhead medallion. Those... I wonder if those go in the placements we saw last episode. There were 2 slots. A viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion, featuring a relief of a ram's head. A new enemy appears. Most interactable elements cannot be used in combat, with the exceptions of ladders and loot. Do you want to... I guess they're talking about the lever over there? Yeah, I cheated. Fight me. And hope you don't get distracted. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle, they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Oh, so that guy has the key. I'm more interested in this. An unsent letter from a Sabinian soldier to his brother. Found in the trenches of Sinedra Forest near the ruin entrance. Honestly, East Sabinian, I don't care. New usable item acquired. Drone bypass single. It removes drone cooldown, well, decreases drone cooldowns by 90 seconds. And then there's the deployment order. Locate and contain reported anomalies, investigate origin and evolution of sites, collect and catalog relevant materials. And the APC key. You know we have to go back out into the forest, though, right? There's 4 plaques that need to be read. Frankly, the moment I got this set up, I should have gone back. But what can you do? Letter from the Sabinian front. I don't... It occurs to me that we might get a sense of what's going on their side if we look at their letters from their soldiers. What's motivating the war, their mindset on it, their mindset, their opinions on the war. I guess I'll skim it at least. The last one I discarded that immediately without even skimming it for points of interest. But having made this realization, I'll give it the time of day, let's say. Oh. This guy is one of the ones who killed Ernest's sons. Not only did he kill his son, he took a gold watch from him. I'm going to take this back to Ernest. A good deed has begun, apparently. Or, in earnest, one might say. Well, you wouldn't say a good deed in earnest. A good deed has begun in earnest, is how the phrase would go. Does that look like somewhere I'm supposed to go? Or have I just happened upon something incidentally? Yeah, there's a save over there, so that's definitely where we're supposed to go. That's a dead end. This end's deadly, but there's also an item on the other side. I must have it. This takes us back underground. So how? So we can go above the trench. Got it. Well, we'll do that then. Since there doesn't seem to be a way around. Basic meal restores 4,000 stamina, reduces your stamina cost by 25%. This is probably a lie. Instantly recover stamina and reduce stamina cost temporarily. There was also apparently a small med kit there, ×2. Haven't needed them since we have access to the healing pulse, which is not very consistent at the moment. Or I don't fully understand how it works. I'm not sure which is which yet. This guy has something going on with him. So, this is what I was afraid of last episode. I was wondering if and when we would encounter an enemy that would summon another one of those red... I don't know what to call it. The thing that killed the woman that we got the gear from. Linked enemies. You will often face two enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as the limbic entity and is made up of 1. A hollow walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, and 2. Haze, a large monster of various shapes. It's probably supposed to be varied shape? Varied shapes? Neither is great. It's fine. To defeat this pair, you must kill the Hollow Walker. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. That is worth knowing. Reducing the haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the Hollow Walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, the Hollow Walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy replenishes fully, it will return to a state of invulnerability, and the haze will re-emerge. So I get what she was doing, and I understand. So we can't unga-bunga this guy, unfortunately, because he's going to summon the haze. So let's get this thing started. Ow. Oh, goodness. I couldn't deal with the haze and keep track of my duration. So the fight with the haze ended up being very messy. And we took way more damage than we should have. Okay, so that heals basically no, not a third. Maybe 30% of my health. Well, we're currently at what is about 30 now. Oh, the weapon's also about to level up. So I'll keep using this sword just to see what happens when we level it. But right now, oh, that is very bad. Actually, fighting them on this bridge might be the best play. Oh, wee-oh. Oh. Okay, so it gains an increase to its damage dealt, as well as an increase to its maximum limbic energy. Does the limbic energy get restored? No. I have to be honest, I did not see them when I walked over here. These guys are all over the place. They are the roaches of this game. And Big Boy is alone. That one's patrol path looks pretty limited to that area there. I wonder if this guy is actually alone. Oh, he has haze. I wonder if I can distract him before he summons the haze. That was something that occurred to me with the first thing with haze we fought back there, but only after I had actually initiated the fight. For now, since we have enough health kits, dang it. Not enough to coalesce into a ring, which is fine. I don't know what that icon is that's underneath the limbic energy. Okay, we're not going to go any further until I find that item I saw. I don't like that. So it's here. Crap. Okay, no, there's a way up right there. Medkit. Yep, we woke the other one. I think I hear a third. I missed the timing for the healing pulse. And I missed it again. That's fine. We're still learning. I'm not looking forward to dealing with that guy with the haze. But I am looking forward to attempting the test I have planned for him. We have acquired 2 advanced med kits. This allows endurance regeneration for 30 seconds at a rate of 100 per second. Okay. We can get back up over here. Come and get it. That went better, but was still a mess in certain ways. So, unlike with most souls, like there's no light and heavies, you only get a charge, at least for now. Can't charge lights either. What is wrong with this one? He's got a different kind of haze. You can tell he has haze by the gray bar in the center. Heal to full. Just like Mama used to make. I think, yeah. No, there are some guys over here that are in need of a doing. He's also got haze. We just got the dual axes and they're already nearly level 3. That's the second medallion. OMSIF report Ram's Head. Ram Head medallion. Yep. Matches the twin depressions found near the door. We've got... Ah, yeah, we did kill this guy. We've got 2 items... No, hold on. Six that restore limbic capacity. I don't think we need any of these other things right now. Oh, yeah, that's for the Ram's Head thing, but there were the 2 depressions near the door that we could insert them into. I don't really need that. I remember... Oh, this had some wood blocking it. I remember that because I remember this trail. Down yonder is where last episode we got the defensive one of the pieces of defensive gear that we are currently equipping. To think I wasted a medkit on him. I should have exsanguinated him like I thought I should have previously. I don't know how he died exactly, but he didn't go easily. Oh, hold on. I was about to go rushing into the forest like an idiot. Even though I know that these things are out here now. I'm getting better at the healing pulse timing. There's a... I don't know what to call these things. Is there information in the database? Exploration. Drone inventory. Nothing about creatures, though. Got it. Want to make sure nothing will appear from any of these other directions. Because I can't tell if this guy's got haze or not. I think... I'm not certain if the healing pulse restores stamina too. I don't want to make any false claims. What am I hearing? I mean, I hear that guy. But... is that the noise that thing makes? I mean, it got louder when we got closer to it, so maybe. I'm just trying to avoid any surprises. You know, because those will get you killed. Just to cover my bases. A time loop guardian was killed. So is that what that sound was? I don't know what a time loop guardian is. Why I should care. What... We have a lot of walking to do in this forest, and I cannot be held up by these extraneous thoughts. I also have to be careful at the same time. Keep an eye out for movement. Listen out for any wayward sounds. This place seems safe, though. I mean, all things being relative. All right, brother.
I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them. Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly, Hadia will suck it dry.
You promise?
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
In case you're wondering why I'm not interacting with the save point, I'm treating it as if it's going to resurrect the things I've already killed, aside from the Time Loop Guardian, which I suspect will stay dead, because it knows its place, unlike the rest of the trash. But don't worry about the rest of the so-called trash. They'll learn. So we're looking for the nearest plaque with the unknown language on it. Fort Mount's Royal Garrison Stables. We have 3 left, and I hope the remaining 3 are more interesting than that. We have to follow the chimes back to where we came from. Carefully, of course. The last thing I want is to get bamboozled on this trail. There is a plaque up there. Fort Mount, whatever. All glory to our exalted queen. By her hand and the will of our Lord Cytheris, the triumph of the Palamist cause is made manifest. said there were 4. We found 3 of them. The other one is up near the camp, deep into the forest. This one injured me last time. That upsets me. Not that way, this way. Missed the timing. Glad I did the treasure hunting before this happened. There's another time loop guardian? This guy's got a haze. Yeah, I think he's a time loop guardian. Alright, let's do it. I missed the timing, but another guardian down. Loud bastard. I don't know what they are or why they need to be killed, but I don't really need a reason for that last one. They're creepy and they move real weird. That's good enough. What? Really? Getting that healing pulse timing while trying to make sure you're not getting hit, while trying to get your own hits in. Yeah. That is a lot. I can't go that way anymore. We're headed up to the camp. Three. Nope. 2 at least. Yep, 3. Yeah, the window for the healing pulse is tiny. And I have noticed that the limbic energy for the sword keeps returning to full. So it's probably restored through attacking enemies. What is... I keep hearing a sound every once in a while. There's another time loop guardian to my left somewhere. Up there. Okay, good. Looks like he's separate from everyone else. I think I understand. Yeah, and I was right about the limbic energy, by the way. I think I understand what my problem is with the healing pulse. It's that the attack, it doesn't... The healing pulse stacks if you're attacking quickly enough, but the sword doesn't attack fast enough for the limbic energy to stack quickly, therefore extending the duration of it. It's before it goes away. So I'm expecting it to last until I either block or kill the enemy, but I don't get that opportunity. Pretty sure this guy is the only one here. Oh, he has haze too. Alright. No, no. Under no circumstance. Under no circumstance can we take on two enemies with haze at the same time. I can manage one haze, one humanoid, fine. He doesn't have haze and he appears to be alone. Actually, I will leave that in there. Just so I remember to go back. Because yes, we are going back into the crypt, which is why I'm not touching any save points. Crap. No way on earth I'm dealing with that. And god dang it, the thing I came to read is over there. I have no means by which to distract them. I think I have an idea. It might stay out because... I wonder if it'll go away if we get far enough. Which is difficult because this is basically looping around right behind them, so even if they do have a despawn range, I don't think I can achieve it. I know where the plaque is, just in case you're wondering, but it's way too close to them. It's right over there. And I want to lure this guy out. The other one hasn't summoned his haze. And so long as I'm far enough away, he won't. Why are they both wounded? I don't get that. Dang it, I could have used that for healing. I don't know what we're doing, but it's working. Also, they only summon one. So the two were connected, and they shared the one haze, which is far more reasonable. But still, I prefer the way we did it there, where we sort of led them around and just kept them out of range while dealing with the haze, which apparently, if you kill the haze, the pair that it's connected to, well, that's not, whatever is connected to with the umbilical takes damage as well. I don't know if it's limited to, no, it definitely isn't limited to using the finisher after you exhaust it. So if you kill it, they take damage. They take more damage through the finisher, though. In memory of Balthier Kefka, the 429th Proto-Martyr. Oh, that wasn't worth it. But the knowledge we gained here was... Actually, can we go... That's good. You're dead, right? Stay that way. It's the wrong way. So, now we have to head back into the... Yeah, we have to go this way. I don't know what it is. A crypt? Dungeon? Your mother's house? I'm struggling here. But I will say, a lot of Time Guardians, or Loop Guardian, Time Loop? I accessed this anyway, so any of the enemies that may have been resurrected inside of this place we're going back to, well, they're just going to be alive anyway, so it makes no difference. But I don't think they actually respawn. There's no interaction that would allow for the map to reset and respawn everything back in. So I think we can just save safely every time. The save doesn't work like, well, any other bonfire in a Souls-like, or bonfire equivalent in a Souls-like. Wait, did I read this before? Yeah. Let no Sabinian captive cross the threshold of the jail clad in so much as a thread. All must be stripped bare, as befits the despicable and the condemned. Now watch, we go over to the Sabinian side, and they have all of this same stuff, but it's about, what is it, Palamites? I think we should have some info on that. Nothing about his allegiance, so let's go ahead and do this. It's this one. Oh, frick! We are full health now. I really didn't expect that. I saw it and I was caught so off guard by that. I saw it and I'm just like, no. Acquired the Glyph of Recoil. Its limbic sphere is Terror. Its use mechanic is Tap. Lock on is not required. Its limbic energy cost is 80. Teleport range is 5 meters. In a terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving nearby limbic entities stunned with gripping fear. So, the teleport range that you recoil backwards is 5 meters. The stun duration is 2 seconds. Journal, Queen's Decree, a worn excerpt transcribed from Queen Horva, Ravaged's lengthy discourse on the construction of the Arcus Spire. By decree of Queen Harbour, for too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts begat calamity after calamity upon us. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, a shining beacon in the sea of immorality, a reminder to all that none escapes his gaze. Here we purge heresy, here we purify the kingdom, here we reclaim our faith. Here we sleep in dusty old bunk beds. And so it goes. All right. We are now off to play with the APC's back door. A personal favorite. I think the sensitivity on the camera could stand to be a little higher. Maybe we could raise that to 40. The rotation is just slightly slow enough to annoy. I do appreciate that sprinting outside of combat, let's say, it doesn't consume stamina. So you can't just happen upon an enemy and you've got nothing in the tank anymore. I appreciate that. Devs, thank you. The APC is this way. Look at the size of that back door. Go on. Stick it in. It's mine now. Achievement unlocked. Oh, and then we go first person. I can't seem to move forward, though. Okay, so we just stand in the doorway like an idiot, I would say. Is it a doorway? Or no, we're in a seat. So we're just sitting here in the passenger seat of an APC, like we're a passenger and not its new owner. Also, guns. Exits. Open data pad. Doesn't appear to be anything else of note to interact with. 2 fire extinguishers. Good. Safety first. Yeah, Ernest was right. You definitely need a ride if you're going all the way. Wait, are we going? It's the Akasa Marshes. I just barely remember him mentioning that.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
He's borrowing it. He has no intention of keeping it. For too long. Probably. But he's not going to keep it. It's not theft. It's just unexcused borrowing. And you know, as luck would have it, I imagine that we have achieved... Yep, we are at an hour and 11 minutes. In case you are new here, it is a staple for me to try to keep videos under an hour. I know the first episode was nearly 2 hours, but I'm all right with that because there was the treasure hunt somewhere around the middle beginning, where we ended up looking for something and ended up getting a piece of equipment for our trouble. It was worth it, but I, let it go on a little longer, the video itself, just to make up for that. Because, of course, the exploration itself wasn't particularly interesting. And even though I was on the edge of my seat, concerned that combat might break out at any second. But it's fine. I am really appreciative of the fact that they had the whole intro sequence featuring the title. So now I can properly do my intros. I need not go into any further detail on that, though you won't see the effect of that until next episode. It'll take a bit of work, but I mean, if it's worth doing right. As always, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow, at the very least, with another episode. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm toying with the idea of playing the other game I just picked up for the last 2 days of this week. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little weird, unorthodox, but maybe. I'm partly against playing the game because it's like I'm not trying to trend chase, but I mean, come on. It was $20, so why the frick not, right? And then I went ahead and bought the soundtrack, so the soundtrack was $11.99 on its own. Bought the soundtrack bundle with the game, $25. You can't beat that price. Granted, the soundtrack itself should have been $5 anyway, but ultimately it comes out to what I should have paid if the price had been logical in the first place. So I'm okay with that. $25 shouldn't hurt my budget. So no reason to really worry too much there. Anyway, if you are new, if you are returning, if you just happened upon this video and you have no idea who, what, why, or where, or even when, the last one being particularly weird if that's the case for you, consider subscribing. That's really all I can ask of you. And so, with all that said, We will see you next time.